x to the power of e to the power of x. So the first step is what? To find the natural log of both sides. So that is, you have ln y is equals to what? Ln what? X to the power of e to the power of x. So once you are done with that, before I move forward, I want to know that this is a what? It's more of like an implicit function, so you get. So this is what you do. You after you are done with this, you rearrange again. So this is ln y is equals to, you take the whole of this, you take it back, that is e to the power of x ln what? X. So now we can now successfully find our derivative of this. So the derivative of ln y is what? 1 over what? Y. But because we are finding the derivative of y, therefore we have to add our what? Dy over dx is equal to, now for this other part, you can make this u, you can make this v. Note that our formula for what? Second derivative is using our product rule is what? V times u derivative plus u times what? V derivative. So this is our v, this is ln x, times, what's the derivative of e to the power of x? It is still e to the power of x, so you write it here, plus, that is v du. Now we have to write plus u, our u here is what? E to the power of x, times, what's our derivative of ln x? That is 1 over what? X. So now we can now rewrite this by saying our answer here is 1 over y dy dx is equals to what? Let us write this properly. E to the power of x ln x plus what? E to the power of x over what? X. Because if you multiply this with this, it will give you 1. Now, how do we get rid of this our y? You multiply everything by what? Y. If you multiply both sides by y, that is times y, then the whole of this times y. This our y here will cancel our y here. Then we can now see that our dy over dx is equal to what? We can bring this our y here. Y in bracket e to the power of x ln x plus e to the power of x over x. So you can leave it this way, or you can say that our y initially is what? X to the power of e to the power of x. But you can leave it like this. Or we can also choose to factorize. If we are to factorize, then we know that our dy over dx is equal to what? E to the power of x is common. So we can say e to the power of x times y, then you open bracket, ln x plus what? 1 over x. So this is our final answer for question 1. So now, for the question 2. So the question 2 here states that if x to the power of m and y to the power of m is equals to s plus y to the power of m plus n, prove that dy over dx is equals to y over x. So this is what they are asking us to do. By the time we find the derivative of both sides, our answer must give us what? Y over x. So this is how we solve a question like this. Now, let's rewrite this expression only. X to the power of m, y to the power of n is equals to s plus y to the power of m plus n. So what do we do next? Following the steps that we did there, because there's nothing that we can do here for now. So we will find the natural logarithm of both sides. So this will be what? Ln what? X to the power of m, y to the power of n is equals to ln s plus y to the power of n plus n. So we can break this into two parts because following the law of logarithm, then we can break this down as what? Ln x to the power of n plus ln y to the power of n. Can you see? Following the law of logarithm. So now this is equal to, we can take this back as what? N plus n close bracket ln x plus y. Hope you are following me. So once we are done with this, let's rearrange. The way we did this, we will do this like that. So this is coming back, this is coming back. So this will be what? M ln what? X plus n ln what? Y is equals to, let's still rewrite this as n plus n close bracket ln x plus y. So we know that whenever we find the derivative or the differentiation of ln of any number, it becomes what? 1 over x. So because this is x, so and we are differentiating respect to y, which means this is m times, because we assume m is the what? M is the constant. So we leave it that way, and this will be the derivative of what? Ln x, and that will give us what? 1 over s. Let's put this in one bracket plus the same thing n times, this will be 1 over what? Y. But because we are looking for the derivative of y, what do? We add what? The y over what? Dx. So let's put the whole of this in another bracket. Then this is equals to, let's write our m plus n. Now for this type of question, let me teach you how to find derivative of this in the easiest way possible. Let's write this, the same step that we use in finding the derivative of ln. It will be what? X plus y. Then after you are done with that, we will look for the derivative of x. What's the derivative of x? 1. What's the derivative of y? It's also 1, but we'll be adding what? The y over what? The x. We'll be adding the y over the x. Can you see? So now let's write it to make this look in a more cleaner form. So this is m over x plus n over y dy dx is equals to m plus n in bracket 1 plus dy over dx close bracket over what? X plus what? Y. So we can expand this. Let's expand this. If we should expand this, or before we do that, let us multiply both sides by what? X plus y. That is, we multiply this side by x plus y. We also multiply this side by what? X plus y. So this is what I'm talking about. If you should do that, then this will be what? X plus y. Then into bracket of, let's open a big bracket, m over x plus n over y times dy over dx. Let me put a dot in between. Is equal to, we have our m plus n and we have our 1 plus what? Dy over dx. So if you should expand this, what do we have? X times the whole of this plus y times what? The whole of this. So let's start. X times m over n. X to cancel x, abi? I will be left with what? Ordinary m plus x times n over y dy dx. It will give us what? Nx over y dot dy over dx. Plus, now we are moving to the y times m over nx will give us what? My over what? X plus y times n over yx. That means y will cancel y. Therefore, I are left with what? Ordinary n dot dy over dx is equal to, let's write this under. So that will give us what? M plus n in bracket 1 plus what? Dy over dx. So now let's take this up here. For this time around, I'll be slashing it into 2 because of the length of. All right. So we have okay, let's write m plus nx over what? Y dy over dx plus my over what? X plus n dot dy over dx is equal to, now let's expand this. We have what? M times 1 is what? M times dy dx will give us what? Plus m dy dx plus n times 1 will give us what? N plus n times dy dx will give us what? N times dy or dx. Now, from looking at this now, we are all on, this is giving us a straight function, that is a linear function, which means something can cancel out each other here. What do you see here? If I should bring this to the other side, what will happen? It will cancel out. So let's get rid of this. What else do you notice? N dy over dx, n dy over dx. So we are now left with these two expressions and what? These two expressions. So let's write. We have nx dy, nx over y rather, over dy dx plus my over what? X is equal to, you just write this, m dy dx plus what? N. Alright, now what do we do? You collect like terms. This one have dy dx, this one have dy dx. You put it on side. This one is a constant with an unknown variable, and this one also has a constant. So these ones are similar and these ones are similar. So let's just do what? So let's write nx over y. This is coming over, it becomes what? Minus what? Oh, sorry. Nx over y dot what? Dy dx minus m dot dy over what? Dx is equals to n. This is coming over to the other side because minus what? My over x, which that brings of dy over dx is common to both. Let's open a bracket. This is what? Nx over y minus m is equals to the whole of this n minus my over what? X. Now are we done here? No. We can find the LCM of both sides. So this is over 1. Alright, let's write dy over the x, open bracket, y. So this gives us nx minus what? My over y. Now if you do this here, it's equals to what? What's common here? X times this gives us what? Nx minus what? My. Are you noticing a pattern here? So what do we do? Alright, let me write it clearly. So you multiply both sides by what? Y over what? Nx minus my. So once you have done that, this is going to cancel this and this is going to cancel this. So you'll be left with what? Dy over what? Dx is equal to, now let me write this so you can understand what I'm doing. Nx minus my over x times what? Y over what? Nx minus my. So this is going to cancel this. Therefore, we have successfully proved that our dy over dx is equal to what? Y over x. And this is our final answer. Thank you very much for watching our video. I'm sure you guys must have enjoyed my video for today. I hope you guys like how I broke this down into pieces so that you guys can understand. Kindly like and subscribe and follow up. Share it with your friends. Share it to your department and everyone that you love so that they can also learn this easily. Thank you very much. See you in our next class.